I'm out here enjoying my last few minutes of sunshine before I go back in and just grind for the rest of the night. It's about 4 p.m., so I'm going to use the rest of tonight to do as many practice problems as I can for histology, to do as many reviews of study guides as possible. I try to do, 2-3 passes of all the study guides and run through all of the practice questions at least once, and I'll have tomorrow morning from 6 until noon to study some more and do some ethics pre-work, and then I have ethics from 12 until 2, and then my histology final exam will be from 2, and then we have 3 hours to take it, and afterwards I'm finally free, at least for a week, and then it'll be fun with anatomy. Okay, so now I basically have to go through all of these review questions. They're just practice problems that we did in class, and I want to make sure and go through every single one of them, and I'll take you along with me, I guess. Oh no, bone, that's like my worst enemy. Okay, so what do you guys think this is? I'm not gonna tell you, but it's part of the brain. This is smooth muscle. No, I'm kidding, skeletal muscle. This is your spleen. This is... what is this? I think this is part of your small intestines, maybe? This is bone. After a while, all of the pink and purple start to blend together. It's final exam day. I woke up pretty early today just to do one final run through of a few study guides, and I've got a few pages left of a study guide made by a classmate, and then I'll do my study guides, and then I have ethics class, and then I've got a 1 hour meeting where they'll tell us what we're doing during in-person orientation, and then I've got my 3 hour exam, and then I'm just gonna start packing. I gotta go buy some dress shoes, I gotta meet with a friend, and I just want to get past this exam and move on. I'm honestly not that psyched out or nervous, because we got an email that the people that took the first batch of the exam last week, they all passed, so if they all passed, I feel pretty confident that this will be okay, so no need to stress. And here we go, final run. So I've got all of these sheets of study guides that I made for every single, I guess, lecture we've had, and I just have to run through them, and then I've got ethics class, and then it's the exam! I just finished, guys. It was 125 questions. We had 3 hours. I only took 2 hours, but it was really hard. There was just things that we'd never learned, like flat out no idea, had never heard some of these things. So I'm assuming there's going to be a big curve on this, and we'll see. We don't get our results immediately, unfortunately, but I really hope it's a pass, because I would not want to have to take this again, because it was really hard. Honestly, guys, I feel like I completely bombed that. I went into this so confident, and then I basically took the test and I didn't know half the content. Like, half the content we'd never learned, so I'm really hoping for a huge curve, because now I'm like freaking out a little bit. But anyways, we've been told in the past that without a curve, people got around an average of 50% on this exam, so I guess it's normal to feel like I didn't know anything. But now I'm gonna go buy some dress shoes, and then I'm gonna go meet up with a friend for dinner and start packing tonight and then tomorrow morning, and hopefully be ready to get on the road, because it's gonna be a long trip. And of course, there were a bunch of questions about the kidney, which I suck at. I cannot understand those stupid, like, glomerulus, whatever it's called. I suck at that. So there was a bunch of kidney questions, and then there was a bunch of questions about something else I was also not good at. I think the reproductive systems, which are always super complex. So yeah, it was not at all what I expected. Not at all. Guys, it's a hot mess. So it's 8 a.m. I woke up at 6. I've started packing, and I want to leave ideally by noon, but I've got so much stuff. Like, it's a mess everywhere, and I really, like, packing's my worst nightmare. So I just want to get through this, and I'm trying to be as minimalist as possible, but I'm totally failing at this. So I've got to take all of this stuff with me, and then let's go here, this huge suitcase with clothes. I'm probably taking way too many clothes. I have way too many shoes. I need to stop buying shoes. My monitors, and then just other things, and I have to fit all of this into a tiny little car. So let's see if we can do this in the next 4 hours. I want to show you guys the trajectory. So we're starting out in St. Louis, and then we're gonna drive for about 22 hours, I think it'll turn out. So we're passing through like Missouri, what state is this down here? Oklahoma, then through Texas, New Mexico, and finally Arizona. So that's quite a few states that we're going through there, but it'll be an adventure. Guys, we did it. It's a packed little mini Cooper all the way to the top with everything, but we did it and we're ready to go here in an hour or two. Gonna have lunch and head out. It is around 2 a.m. We are somewhere in the middle of Texas, and yeah, we hit a hole, a bump in the road.